everybody. This is Kamira with imperfectlife.com. And today I wanted to talk to you about 6 helpful tips to treat grief related insomnia. If you have been following me for a while, you know that related to my blog, imperfectlife.com, I talk about navigating life after pet loss through inspiration and art. And one of the things I struggled with was getting good sleep after the loss of my pet cat, Dusty. For those of you that are new to my channel, hi, my name is Kamira. I'm author and blogger for imperfectlife.com, where I talk about navigating life after pet loss. So, for those of you that are struggling with grief related insomnia, I have a few helpful tips. Keep in mind, I am not a doctor or a medical professional. However, I found these 6 helpful tips worked for me when going through my grief journey and suffering a bit of insomnia after the loss of my pet cat, Dusty. So, let's get started. The first tip was get moving. This doesn't have to be extreme. Admittedly, I'm not a fitness buff or, heavily into exercise at all. I'm a work in improvement, but it's important to get moving because I know when you're going through the grief journey, you may feel depressed, sad, you don't want to do anything, you just want to lay in bed. Sometimes, bouts of crying, which is completely natural. But it's important to get moving, get your blood circulating. And actually, when you start off, it doesn't have to be extreme. For me, I found yoga, simple stretching, going for short walks outside helpful. And you can build upon that and work your way up. I find when I'm at my best, when I do establish a routine, I you know, find myself, exhaust myself, go to the max. And then by the time it's time for bed, I am like lights out and I get restful sleep. So that's one tip. The second tip, be mindful of what you eat. For me, I don't know about you. For me, I'm pretty good about avoiding fast food. I mostly cook at home. However, one thing I am guilty of is coffee. So if you're like me and you love your coffee, that is not good when it comes to getting restful sleep at night. So be mindful of what you eat. Some of the things include less caffeine, less sugar, definitely cut out fast food. The best thing to do, if, in my opinion, based on my experience, what I found helpful was to cook more meals at home or all your meals at home, reduce sugar, and also be mindful of, sweets and processed foods because the more you have a whole plant-based diet or a diet that's closer to nature is actually better. Also, less caffeine, less coffee will do wonders when it comes to you trying to get more restful sleep at night. So the third thing, bedtime tea. There are options when it comes to bedtime tea, caffeinated and decaf. For me, actually, I find this surprisingly helpful. I was kind of skeptical of it at first, but I actually found a cup of tea shortly after dinner time. I like peppermint tea, sometimes chai tea, with a little bit of milk, was actually very helpful for me. So bedtime tea helps actually just soothe and calm and gets me ready for bedtime. So was actually a helpful surprise when it came to helping relieve my insomnia. The fourth tip, prayer and meditation. For me, I'm a person of faith, so prayer for me helped tremendously throughout my grief journey and just as a daily routine for myself. I am one that is a believer and I do practice prayer, but I'm also mindful that not everyone may share the same faith. So I would recommend either just meditation, quiet time for yourself just to think and try to clear your mind of all the chaos that's around or what may be on your mind. Take 5 to 10 minutes a day to just try to empty your thoughts and focus, on peaceful, peaceful things, peaceful state of mind, maybe, revert your mind back to happier times, thinking about loved ones maybe you have lost, just clear your mind. So that's the fourth tip. Number five, going back to what I just mentioned a second ago with clearing your mind and thinking of positive things. Five, recall fond memories of your loved ones, fond memories of time shared together. For me, in my experience with grief related insomnia, that had to do with the loss of my pet cat, Dusty. So, what I found helpful was looking at old photos. Surprisingly, when I would be, surfing the net or checking emails, I would be reminded, or there would be a pop up reminder of an old video that I had forgotten about. So, looking at all old footage, maybe clips in your phone or old photo albums, that actually helped bring a smile to my face and actually lift my mood. And therefore, when it was time to get some restful sleep at night, having that as one of the last things on my mind, remembering those fond memories when they were in a better state of health, actually gave me some relief. So that's number five. And the last tip, number six, read before bedtime. This may not work for everyone. However, for myself, when I read before bedtime, it actually makes me a little sleepy, unless the subject of the book is very a thriller or scary. Or horror based, but generally overall, reading before bedtime helps to relax me. Also, when it comes to reading material, it's helpful if you find some reading material that is uplifting, inspirational, maybe self help or motivational. I'll try to leave a link in the description box below for some self help or helpful reads related to going through the process of pet loss that you may find helpful. Also, I'll also leave a link to a playlist for self help and wellness as well. So, those are my six tips to help with grief related insomnia that you may find useful. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to read the full post on the blog, you can use the link in the description box below. I'll also leave a link above to my wellness playlist that may be of use to you if you were looking for other mindfulness and physical wellness tips that have helped me along in this grief journey. So, with that said, I hope you're having a great day. I hope these tips help you to get more restful, quality sleep for the future. And until next time, I will see you later. Have a good day. Bye.